Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Disney Tales with our wedding planning vlog.
Yes.
So what are we doing today, Jem?
We're discussing our wedding theme.
We are indeed, but before we carry on, look at this beautiful hair. She's just gone for a hair trial and apparently this isn't.
This isn't the wedding hair.
No, but doesn't she look beautiful? And this very nice. And she's got hair extensions in. I do not know what is your hair and what is real. What is real hair and what isn't real hair.
Yeah, that determines the good extensions.
It does indeed, especially for the price. But let's get to it. Disney themed wedding. What does that mean?
So, when we got engaged, we had a summer of sitting in the hot tub out the back garden.
Hot time talks.
Yeah, and our sort of discussions about theming and what could be included in the wedding all materialised in that hot tub over that one summer.
It did.
And it went from subtle tiny little nods to Disney to then more being added, and then a little bit more being added, and then a little bit more, and then by that time it was like, let's just do everything Disney, let's just go all out.
Yeah, more or less. There are a few traditional things in there, and a couple of other things, like there is Concerning Hobbits being played in the ceremony, but that's my decision on there. But we aren't, before anybody thinks, like, because we've had this quite a few times, there's not going to be Mickey and Minnie wandering around dressed up.
No, one of my bridesmaids actually asked me, when I asked her to be a bridesmaid, do I need to wear a Buzz Lightyear costume to walk down the aisle? Is that my bridesmaid outfit?
Yeah, there's no costumes at all. Nothing like that, really. So,
no.
But yeah, so we're going to try and, like, we're not going to go too much in detail because we don't want this to be in a massively long video.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and go into each section now and talk about it. On the channel, there are plenty of videos now for this, or videos coming up.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's plenty of videos coming up.
Yeah, there's a lot of decor videos coming up. We have made all of our own table centres. Well, not we.
The royal we.
The royal we.
The royal we. So.
Have made all the table centres.
Something that Gemma always says to me is, what mine is hers and what's hers is hers. So, the royal we.
Yeah.
But let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
The first thing we really looked at is colours, really, wasn't it? So do you want to talk about that?
So, as everybody knows, I love Ariel. She's my girl.
I couldn't tell.
So, yeah. So that's when, a year ago, I was like, what am I doing with my hair? So it went to this colour, and I was like, right, I'm sticking with my girl's colour without it being pillar box red. Yeah.
You could have gone Jessica Rabbit red. Like, so.
No. So it went this colour, and I was like, right, that's the colour I'm going to be for the wedding. We'll keep maintaining that for the next 2 years. So yeah, so...
And then it's clean shaven.
Yeah, full Britney moment. So I thought, well, top table has to be Little Mermaids.
Yeah.
We have to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
So the two colours, I got two colours for my bridesmaids. So my daughter is going to be in the purple colour, which represents the top half of Ariel. And then the other four bridesmaids are going to be in a green colour, which obviously represents the colour of her tail. Mm-hmm. Now, we were in Dunelm looking at certain things, and then we came across all the reels of cotton.
Yeah.
And I found my perfect purple and green from these reels of cotton.
Yeah. Now, trying to match this very specific colour for the dresses was very difficult.
Yes. We got there in the end.
Yeah, we did, and we persevered. We went to a lot of wedding fairs, and we found some swabs. Is it called swabs?
Swatches.
Swatches. I always call them swabs.
Colour swatches.
Swatches. Not watches, but swatches.
Swatches.
Right. And we found some, and the purple is called Purple Rain.
Yeah.
And the green is called Oasis.
It is. So yeah, so we found the dresses. They are going to be arriving quite close to the wedding date, but I do have a seamstress already set up, so hopefully they can get that quick turnaround done with any alterations that needs
It's a
doing.
little too close for my liking, but there we go. It's
I'm
fine,
a
it's
chill
fine, it's
bride,
fine.
so it's fine. I'm very chill because he's done most of the work.
So that's the colours, and
Yeah.
so Megan, your daughter, is in the purple, and then the rest are in this Oasis green colour. And they are really nice colours. They are really
lovely.
nice. So, and there are like hints of blue and things in there because for the sea, because our suits are navy. Then.
Yes.
So that's the representation then of the sea, if you will. I originally said I didn't want to wear a navy suit. I said no, but literally the very first wedding fair we went to, there was a navy suit with a black lapel, and I was like, I'm having that one, and that is the one we're actually having.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the colours sorted there. So let's just talk about the ceremony really, and what like Disney things are in the ceremony then.
Yeah, so we've sort of gone subtle Disney for the ceremony. Obviously, we have got 2 strings, a duet. So they've already asked us for our colour scheme. So we've told them purple and green. So we're assuming they are going to be
In purple and green.
arriving in our colours. So they are going to be playing the interlude music then before I arrive, which we've decided they were all going to be
Prelude.
Prelude.
Prelude. Interlude is in the middle.
okay.
Prelude.
Right, so the
Prologue.
The prelude are all Disney songs apart from that Concerning Hobbits. Is that when you've got that scheduled in?
Yeah, I think there's only the one. There's a video coming up on entertainment, which I tell you exactly what's going on there anyway.
So then we paid extra for them to learn a song that wasn't on their repertoire list. So I will be walking down to the instrumental version of Now I See the Light.
Just I See the Light.
Oh, I See the Light from the Tangled film.
Yeah. And with that as well is on the aisle coming down, we have some lanterns with candles to represent then the floating lanterns coming down as well. And there's some marigolds. No, there's not marigolds. There's purple flowers, petals.
Purple and white.
Purple and white petals.
Petals, scattered between the lanterns.
Yeah. And we've got every other end chair then as well, isn't it? There's the sashes.
Every chair. Every end chair.
Every end chair. There is the sashes, and that is in. It was purple on green, wasn't it?
Yeah. So there's a purple sort of sash going the one way, sort of down the length of the chair, and then they are doing the purple, the green jade sort of colour bow going around the back of the chair, sort of resulting in a bow at the back.
Yeah, so that'll be quite nice then.
Yeah.
And we decided we're only going to do it on the end chairs because it doesn't need the entire thing.
Yeah, and then the same thing will happen then up in the main reception room to every chair.
Yeah. The only other thing really with the ceremony, apart from the music and all those little nods, was 2 things. There's a little mini ofrenda being placed at the back. So have a look out for our ofrenda video. I will go through that in more detail there. And the other thing is we just did the other week our registrar portal thing where we decide on what the ceremony is going to look like and what's being said and things like that. Picked our vows and things like that. And there's also an option in for the closing poem, and we've actually written that together, haven't we?
So we've done the sort of What's Mickey without Minnie poem, but we wasn't sort of too happy with sort of the second half of that poem. So we've taken the sort of front part of it and then added our own ending to it.
Yeah, so it's written by somebody
Exclusive to
who's
us.
It is very exclusive to us. It's personable then
Yes.
as well, isn't it? So, and hopefully people will like it then
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. And then the only other thing then is like the flower arch at the end, but
That's not very
just-
Disney.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
it's just picking
We're
up
just
our
keeping this all
colours.
Disney.
Yeah. Oh, we are having the crystal Mickeys put in your buttonhole in the flower. And then there's gonna be some then placed in the flowers then in the bouquet that I'm gonna be carrying down the aisle, and you'll have all these like little crystal Mickeys.
Yeah. Just after the ceremony, we will be having photos, and that's when the drinks reception is. It's not very Disney, that bit.
No.
The strings people will be playing a bit of modern music as well as a couple of like movie themes and stuff like that. So it's less Disney-ish now. We used all of their repertoire pretty much in the ceremony.
Yeah.
But also, my mother is making some brownies as some little welcome favours, as they're calling them.
So when they sort of the welcome drinks come out, they're going to be serving the canapes as well. So we decided to make our own sweet canapes so they can be sort of served at the same
to make
time.
sure everyone's got enough to tie them over.
Yeah, so they'll be doing the savoury ones, and we just said, can we sort of add our own little like mini bits? And they were said, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Adam's mum is doing the brownies, and then my mum is doing Welsh cakes, but we have given her a Mickey cake cutter.
Yeah.
And she's been testing out making these Welsh cakes in the shape of Mickeys.
Yeah. Now, my mother has tried to do them with the Mickey shape for the brownies as well, and they do look really good and things, but we prefer them to be traditional of the cubes and things like that as well. So we didn't want Mickey shapes every single way.
No.
So, but that's the only thing with the little photos and everything there. So next bit then is the marquee. So that's pretty much where we're going to be spending the rest of the day after we've done our photos, really, isn't it?
Yes.
So as we come in on the right hand side, what do we have? Test you now.
So that is where the permanent flower wall is that the venue has in that
Beautiful
area.
wall.
So that is where our photo booth is going to be set up. Now, that won't be there when we go up.
No, for the food.
for
And when
the
we do our,
food.
and when we do our first reactions. And
Yeah,
stuff,
so that they will be coming a little bit later on to set that up. But that will all be set up. They are bringing their own box of props. But we have bought our own version of the Tangle Lantern. So it's this glow up cube.
So we have we bought an LED cube, and then we had my brother then paint on the sun and the edging and stuff like that to make it look like
The Tangle
the
Lantern.
Tangle Lantern.
So that's going to be there as a photo prop for anybody who wishes to recreate the Tangle Lantern photo from Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, and with that then as well is they will get to print out those photos and they give them to the guests, and they also print out one for us as well.
Yeah.
And we have our guest book there. Now, a lot of the theme of the paperwork theme and stuff, like the invites and everything like that, has got a castle on it. So our guest book has a castle on the front, and then it's like if you script right to the back, it says and they lived happily ever after. So it's really nice there. And so we're just going to get them to we've got some Pritt stick. We're going to get them to glue the back and then stick that down.
Excess pictures. They can write out their like message then. So that doubles up as a photo sort of book and obviously the guest book.
Yeah. And then the next area then, if you will, is the tables. So obviously
Before the tables, we
Ooh.
have the cards and gift table,
yes.
which we are hiring the cards box from Wedding Flowers Wales, and it's a wishing well. So obviously then representing sort of Snow White.
Yeah, and next to that then is the table plan for
Yeah.
the tables and stuff, which is being drawn by my good friend Sam. And it's going to be a park map style as
Yeah.
well. So we will probably post it out on our social medias
Yeah.
post-wedding as well. So make sure to follow our social medias. Jem has a brand new Instagram
I
account.
do, specially dedicated for everything Disney.
Yes, so it's tiaras _and_gems with a J.
With a J.
Yeah, obviously.
To get my name in somewhere.
Yeah, so make sure to go follow her. Make sure. Okay. Right, but tables then. So each
Yeah.
table is a different Disney movie.
Yes.
And I've put together all the table centers. Really, really, really. I'm never proud of my own work, but I am super proud with some of these. We had them set up on the coffee table, dining table, not coffee table, dining table, a couple of weeks ago, and I was just staring at them. I was going,
Yeah.
my work here is done, and I
Yeah.
like it.
A few of them are pretty epic.
Yeah, they're all epic in
they're
their
all
own
good.
ways, but there's three that I am super duper proud of, and one is most definitely showstop in my
Yeah,
biased opinion.
definitely.
But yeah, so we have Up. Can you tell which one I'm? Toy Story, Moana, Beauty and the Beast,
Beast,
um,
Frozen,
Frozen,
Lion
Lion
King,
King,
Disney
a
Cruise
Disney
Line.
Cruise Line, because there might be a few faces you've seen on vlogs before there. And then obviously at the top table is
Yeah.
Ariel, which bleeds across into the cake barrel, because we have
Yeah.
a barrel for the
so
cake.
there's a barrel. The cake's on top of the barrel. Ariel is escorted or swims across to the ship using barrels.
Yeah, and there's a net over the barrel, and we've got this sequin material that looks like a mermaid tail. So,
Yeah.
and then the cake. And we can't wait for the cake. It is going to be Disney themed.
Yeah.
So from the front, it's going to look very subtle.
Yeah, it's
Your traditional.
Yeah, three
cake.
tiers. There's some sort of pearls on the base of each tier. There's going to be some hidden Mickeys with the pearls.
And a castle on top.
Castle cake topper that came from Disney Store UK.
Yeah.
And then some flowers then from our flower lady.
Yeah.
So there'll be real flowers, so same as what's going to be in my bouquet.
Yeah.
Just a few flowers then sort of trailing down through the middle of the tier probably.
And that's it. There's nothing else to do with the cake.
No, there is going to be a hidden picture at the back, but our cake lady doesn't want to share the design with
So,
us.
Baked by Alexandra, Alex said to us, I want to do something for you.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to shout out now, thank you so much, Alex, for this. She is putting an illustration on the back of Ariel and Eric in their wedding marriage scene on the ship at the end with the sunset in the background. So the first time we are going to see this, because she hasn't shown us the design because she wants to be a secret for us, will be on the wedding day. And I'm super excited to see that.
I'm excited to see that, yeah.
And she's saying that we could just carefully take it off and keep it as well. So we may do that. But with the cake as well, we've got some like iridescent-y cake knife and forks and things like that
all
as well.
personalised.
So, yeah, so we've done them. It's not in Disney font, but we go in for like a mermaidy type look on that.
So that's the majority of the room. But if we backtrack slightly to where the table plan is, and then
on the other side of the
on
Roman walls.
the other side of the little Roman walls,
That's what we're calling
the
them.
Hercules walls.
Bless my soul, Herc was on a roll. Yeah, they're no longer Roman, they're now Greek walls. So.
The Hercules walls. So that is going to be on the left-hand side where our sweet stall is being set up. I will leave you describe the sweet
Very
stall.
plain and boring sweet stall. Nothing happening on there. Oh, we do have a life-size R2-D2 and C-3PO. And BD-1. And D-O. And Lola. Right, so R2-D2. My dad already has a C-3PO that he's built. Why not? Why not? But we have built a life-size R2-D2 in 6 months, 7 months. And it's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So there was a few different ideas that we were going with it, and it just went from like having a little tiny droid attached to a stall, to a shelf unit, if you will, to my dad going, do you want me to build a life-size R2-D2?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay.
Not, do you want me to build a snowman?
Yeah, no. Do
you
you
want
want me to build R2-D2? But yeah, so it is phenomenal. I can't wait, because at the moment, at time of filming this, it is like literally like 98% there, and I just can't wait for it to go together and all look out, and it'll be another photo op for people to have some photos with R2 and 3PO.
Yeah.
And it's like my dad then did make sure to tell me, he was like, you are taking it with you after, because he's running out of room and things in his workshop and stuff. So we have to try and find somewhere in this house to hold the life-size R2-D2.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but no, really excited about that. It's going to be the Droid Depot confectionery, if you will.
Yeah.
So there'll be lots of different sweets. We've got some boiled sweets, which I'm calling Kyber crystals. We have flavored laces, which are lightsaber blades. We've got some gummy teeth, which I'm calling like crate dragon teeth.
Yeah. We tried to get like unusual looking sweets that could pass for sort of alien
futuristic-y, yeah,
gummies from that.
from that universe.
Yes.
And I've named them then. I got little cards to put on the table to name them these different Star Wars-y things. After the sweet stall then, we come around the corner, so we have our table in sight, and that is where our friend is going to be then, isn't it?
So we have sort of purchased, like a 4-tier ladder. It's a fairly large one. But
It's a display ladder, so it's not a step ladder, but
No.
it's that kind of design. It's a shelf unit that looks like it's a step ladder.
Yeah. So what we are doing is we're in the film Coco, and you've got the ofrenda, and where then there would be sort of little pictures of the deceased family members, and then you've got all the marigolds, and you've got all the like tea lights. So we are including all of that. We have everybody's pictures in a frame. We have the tea lights. We have orange and yellow marigolds. But where in the film you have then where they put the offering, so the plate of food that goes in front of each of them, that's obviously not feasible.
No.
But
what they also have is like tokens of people as well.
So we decided to go with placing an object in front of each of the pictures which represented that person and who they were when they were still here with us.
Yeah. Like my dad Frank, my grandfather, was known to be Santa Claus in the local schools and things, and he was phenomenal. Like one of the best I've known, and it is. It's like everyone loved him and stuff. So we have a little mini Santa hat that will go in front of there.
And then obviously my grandfather, he used to work as a miner. So we have a miner's helmet that a small replica, not a big huge, not an actual one. You wouldn't see the picture behind it. But yeah, we have a small miner's helmet ornament that is going to go in front of his. And so something, just a little token.
Yeah, and it'll mean turn into us as
Yeah.
well on it. So, and I have written a poem as well to go with it, because with your friends they do sometimes offer poetry, just a bit of words, and it's inviting those who are no longer with us to come
And celebrate. Join in. Yeah.
So with that, when we do our little walk around, we are going to be lighting the candles, and then the venue. Then we're going to make sure the candles are lit the
all
entire
times,
times, and then at the end, then we're going to blow out those candles to kind of say we welcome them in, and then we're saying good night.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
and I am going to bawl my eyes out doing it, like so. But yeah, so the only other thing then is the night then, really, and stuff. So it's just going to be your ordinary night.
Yeah.
There may be some Disney songs being played. There may not. Who knows? Who knows? Our first dance might be a Disney song, it might not. Who knows?
Who knows?
We do. But we're not telling people our first dance. It's going to be a surprise.
Yes.
And I think people, when they're there as well, is going to be surprised with it.
I think they will be, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that is it.
I think that covers theming and what we're doing and
The past 2 years of our life.
how Disney is sort of being incorporated, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, there are going to be a few other bits and bobs. It's like we have little props that we put here, there, and everywhere. My Mickey and Minnie, which I had from my first and second visit to Disney World when I was a wee little bab. We bought some wedding dress and a suit from Build-A-Bear, and my mother is editing them to fit the fit them as well, because it's obviously they're too big.
Altering them.
Altering, editing, same in my eyes. So adjusting them to fit Mickey and Minnie. So we're gonna have them there. We're not entirely sure where they're gonna be just yet. They're definitely gonna be in the bridal dressing room and the room that I'm getting ready in. But what we do with them then, we haven't decided just yet.
No.
But yeah, cannot wait now. And now that you've said that those are Hercules walls, I know exactly where to put little baby Pegasus and my Hercules cup. It's going to go somewhere on the Hercules walls.
Did you not even like sort of consider that at all?
Nope, because we call them Roman. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. Also, what do we need to do?
Follow my page on Instagram.
Do that as well. Follow Gemma's Instagram page and also join our membership. And please do give us a like. It will really help us out. We have lots of vlogs now leading up to the wedding. And then as soon as the wedding videos have come, so after literally, I think it's the week after we get married, we are hitting you with our honeymoon vlogs. So we've only got 2 planning videos for the vlogs. One of them is a trip announcement and the other one is a like booking one, and then we straight into our travel video, and there's some big announcements for the travel day.
There's very big announcements. I keep forgetting.
She keeps forgetting, but it sets
Epic.
off the honeymoon in an extremely good way. And no, it's not going to Epic on the first day. We will be going to Epic within the first few days, but there is a travel day epicness. So
It is.
So stay tuned for that. But until next time. Bye guys.
Bye.